All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. This is one card for each sign. I'm going to paint a picture of the whole soulmate cycle. For those of you that are new, you're all part of a cycle. Everything matters. Doesn't matter if it's in your chart or not. This is not astrology. This is tarot. It's different. Watch some of my mailbag videos if you're new here so you understand what's really going on. But anyway, either way, for those of you who are my regulars around here, here we go. Here's the Friday reading. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. This is current energies right now. Everything is energy, and energy is cyclical. It always comes back around. The core energy generally remains the same, but sometimes the surrounding energy is a little different, so things play out a little different. But it's always cyclical. All right. Let's paint ourselves a picture here, some happy rocks and happy little clouds and all that. How about that? I did a pre-shuffle, all right? And of the general energy right now, the overall energy of the soulmate cycles is basically an exploded all signs reading on the table. We'll have the universe added up at the end. No clarifiers here on the Friday reading. Tomorrow I do the same thing, but we clarify each card that lands on the table, and that's for the week, and that'll be for the upcoming week. Tomorrow's reading will be for the week of the 6th through the 12th of February, and it's going to be a hell of a week, I can tell you that. But here in my pre-shuffle, the current energies, if you've been watching my readings lately, you kind of know what's going on, especially my recent all signs reading, the most recent one I did. This is the King of Pentacles here is my first card. Somebody sees your value. Okay, everybody knows that you're irreplaceable. You're the 8-point rainbow antlered buck. And they all have regret about it, the 5 of Cups. Now, this is one of the 2 cards, this and the 3 of Swords, that I say bring in people in these soulmate cycles. They always do. They always bring people in. This regret, this sadness, this feeling of the loss of you. And it's right here. It's the 8 of Wands. There's a high potential in the current energies for communication, for someone reaching out. 8 Wands right there. A little pre-shuffle, a little mini one. Yeah, the energies are pretty strong right now. You're probably picking up on it. As I said in a tweet earlier this morning, the spying energies are picking up big time. Both 5D and 3D, you know, they're thinking about you, whatever. We saw it there in the pre-shuffle. But for those of you where the spying is in the 3D, they created fake accounts looking at your social media, or you just know they look at your websites or social media, give them a show, all right? Show them that you're in your full Empress energy, all right? That you found your self-worth, that you know, show someone you don't need them, they start to want to need you more. We all want what we can't have. When we think we can have it, we tend to be apathetic about it. It's human nature. It's just the way it is. I'm shuffling the deck right now. I want to paint a picture of the soulmate cycle, 1 card for each sign. Pay attention to everything. Like I said, you're all connected, and you're all part of the same cycle. I'll have the universe added up at the end. You ready? Here we go. Everything that falls on the table, all of it, is basically clarifying the overall energy, which is the Hierophant. These connections have profoundly changed each side. Okay, this is some spiritual shit. We'll phrase it like that. All right, let's see where we go here. This is a great card to have as the overall energy in a soulmate cycle reading like this. All right, here we go. Aries, let's go. 6 of Wands. It's minor arcana. It's up to their free will, of course, but somebody wants your attention. Aries, okay. Somebody wants your attention. That's the energy around it. That's how I'm reading it. Okay, well, give it to them. Or put on a show while they spy on you. One or the other. Taurus, Ace of Swords. Most common card for the next 18 months while the North Node is in Taurus. I said that on my node reading for all signs. Check that out if you haven't. Very important to understand the energies you're dealing with when you're part of a cycle. Right here is the Ace of Swords for Taurus. Taurus, somebody, you know, again, it's a card of reconciliation. It's a card of communication. Not unlike what I told Aries, somebody wants your attention, but somebody wants to fix things. You've got somebody in the Taurus angle here who, you know, they blew you off. Either you were with them and they left for something else, or they just left for something else. Now, you know, again, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, like I've been telling you. There's communication coming. Okay, it's coming. It is, and it'll be fruitful. It'll be good. Gemini. Look at these cards. This is beautiful cards. Getting stronger as we go here. The Temperance card. It's communication when it falls in a reading like this. What I get around it is the energy of your connection is trying to balance. Someone is fighting it on the other side a little bit, trying to look away. It's useless for them to do that. The energy's trying to balance. There's communication coming for you at some point too. Remember, the pre-shuffle had the 8 of Wands on the back side of it, bookending an irreplaceable 8-point rainbow antler buck. You know, the King of Pentacles is about stability, and that's where we started here. And this whole reading is all about the Hierophant. It's all about the spiritual side of the connection. Somebody's had a spiritual awakening on the other side. I believe that's true, but they still try to fight it a little bit. Yeah, it's in their nature in this cycle. It's pretty common. Cancer, the hot spot of the cycle. Everyone should be paying attention to this. Let's see. Cancer, come out from under the table. It's the Ace of Cups. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And it's bookending, by the way, in the reading, the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. Same thing I said to Aries applies to you. Somebody wants your attention. Somebody is ready to crack this cup open and at least see where things might go. They're holding on to a lot of love for you. And that cup is cracking. They're cracking. Okay? It's the opposite of Nirvana's Lithium, where he keeps saying, I'm not going to crack. I'm not going to crack. Your person's fucking cracking. They can say they're not going to crack all they want. All I get is Nirvana's Lithium ringing in my head there with that. And I'm like, no, you're cracking, you son of a bitch. It is. It's a lot of love they're holding on to. And that applies to everybody in this side. This is the hot spot. It blows. It bleeds onto everything for sure. Wow, that's fabulous. Leo. The Leo soap opera, right? What's going on in toxic land, Leo? I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, so I say somebody here, okay? It's the King of Swords. Somebody's chasing rainbows still. They know. They know. It's tied. Strangely enough, it's tied to Temperance here. I got a rainbow. I got rainbow background here. It's tied to what I told the Gemini person. The energy's trying to balance in the soulmate connection. And somebody is, in this case with Leo, they're not trying to avoid it. They're well aware that this connection is the rainbow. They need to cut something out. They're in the process of cleaning house. At the very least, they know they want to. Okay? That's what I can tell you for right now. And you saw your last energy update I did for you. It was pretty fucking epic. So you know kind of what's going on. Virgo. 3 of Cups. Virgo. We've got some kind of exchange here. We've got communication. It's a beautiful card to fall here. You're going to have something to celebrate soon. I don't know what it means, but it has something to do with cups. That's all I can tell you. Your soulmate, your incoming energy isn't there. I'm not sure if they're part of it or not. Your readings tend to be lately, they're going to be more geared toward you, because that energy on the other side isn't going through too many changes. They're pretty much staying the same, and I'm sick of pulling the same readings over and over again. This here, Virgo, this is good. This is good news. That's all I can say. It has to do with cups, the flow of emotion. You know, it's nice. It's nice. Libra, Page of Pentacles. Normally, I would say you got communication coming and they're worried about what they're going to say to you. They're chasing rainbows like Leo's person here. Rainbow sword, rainbow here, same kind of thing. No. Yes, you do have communication coming from somebody who's hiding in the background, hiding in the shadows. But this card represents a little bit of good luck for you. There's something luck. Your luck's about to change. And I don't like the word luck. There's no such thing. But I'm going to use it because everybody knows the word. Okay? That's all I'm going to say to you. Either way, you got, good things. It's nice. Jesus, I feel like one of them sugar-coater readings as I read through this, but it is what it is. This is the energy that's here as we paint the cycle. The Scorpio. Ace of Wands. More. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get a bad reputation here. The energy I get is, again, your person is in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. We had the 8 of Wands in the pre-shuffle. And you know you hold the record for the most 8 of Wands in this position usually. This is the Ace of Wands. This is, it's a new beginning. I mean, that's all I could say. Something good's about to happen. Okay, you've got a passion. It could be within you. Maybe you just decide something. I don't know, but I do show this as communication with somebody. Okay, somebody you've been waiting on who's been in and out. And like I said, with the North Node in Taurus now, it's a lot less in and out and a lot more either in or out with these incoming energies, with these the runner side. Sagittarius, the Hermit. You see what I did there? I didn't say anything. It seems like the silence has moved from where it was in Capricorn over here to this angle now. It's all quiet right now. I'm not clarifying. We'll see what happens in tomorrow's weekly reading. I feel like this is going somewhere because I'm drawn to the lamp here. But all I can tell you right now is it's dead air. Just shh. Just go about your business and let things play out. That's the advice I would give anyone who I pulled this energy on. Okay? I'm not clarifying. I wish I could, but you saw the pre-shuffle cards, and you know that someone's having a spiritual awakening here. So, and this would back that up. Capricorn, usually where the dead air is, hasn't been lately. It's not it's the Four of Wands. Listen, I don't like pulling roses and rainbow readings like this. The only shade we got for the most part here is, well, I can't call the angel shade. It's just somebody trying to look away from energy that's trying to balance. The only real shade is this, and it's only shade in the sense that it's keeping things quiet for the moment. This is the Four of Wands. It's a happy new beginning, okay? You've got something coming. You've got communication coming from somebody. It is a card of communication. I got a lot of communication cards here. I do. Virgo got to communicate. Three of Cups for me it's got the sun on it. It's got birds. That's all communication. The sun illuminates things. You know, it really is. And it's beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy here. I mentioned that because your energy is tied here in some way. It's nice. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, man, this is I'm telling you, but February is about new beginnings in love. It truly is. And this is what's going on. It's just unreal. Aquarius, Page of Wands. This is about you, Aquarius. This is about you sort of approaching life with some curiosity again. Getting excited about your life. Okay? It is. And if you're not, it's an encouragement for you to do that. Okay? That's what this is. I don't like to use the phrase inner child because that child you once were is still there. It exists on your timeline. And it's sending you messages all the time, begging and pleading with you to you know, try to get back to who we once were. You know, that curious energy. It's right here. It's there. It's right on top of you. All you got to do is reach out and take it and not doubt it. And you do that by not doubting it. All right? Pisces. Five of Wands. Well, for once, Pisces isn't the best card on the table. It's the Five of Wands. You have the energy on the other side has been for some time for you working through something. Somebody is just hanging in the background, two fish. Somebody is just hanging there and they're fighting with themselves about hanging there. There's a chance here that somebody, for some of you, could reconcile, and it applies, you go with Leo here. You're tied to Leo for some reason. You don't even have to know a Leo, but this angle of the cycle, these two angles have been tied for some time. Similar situations, a little less drama on the Pisces side. Leo's a bit of a soap opera here. But somebody might get tricked into reconciling with somebody that they're currently with. They might. If they do, it's temporary. Okay? It's temporary. Why do I say that? Because fives are always temporary in the tarot. Five, especially cards like the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, always temporary. Five of Pentacles, she got the key. She can just walk in the door on the Lightseer deck. Five of Wands, usually nonsense. Okay? So if somebody does reconcile with somebody on the other side, it's nonsense. It's not going to last very long. This also, where your energy is concerned, is just basically the advice of don't fucking worry about it. All right? It's all nonsense anyway. Everything in the 3D is a goddamn illusion anyway. It's all nonsense. You're going to create a bad energy around you if you get in the Five of Wands. All right, let somebody else do what they're going to do. People are always going to do what they're going to do. All right, just don't put any expectations on it. It's just a possibility. That's all. Either way, if that's not the case for you, there's some fighting on the other side. There's some arguing. And sometimes when couples, if your person's married, sometimes when couples argue, they get back together. You know, a drag them out fight, you think, oh my God, they're done, they're done. The next thing you know, you hear squeak in bed and they're banging, you know, back together. Some couples are just toxic like that. It's what they do. I don't know. Could go either way. All right, we'll see. You got an energy update coming up, don't you worry. Let's have the universe add all this up, because this is, aside from a few, you know, you can't have light without shade, so it's all 12 signs are not, you know, positive here, but for the most part, it's good news for everyone. Pisces is on a bit of pins and needles here. Sagittarius, a little quiet. The Leo saga. Somebody really wants out of something. It's also an energy here, Leo, I'll add, of somebody realizing they're not trapped. Okay? That bodes well for the Leo soap opera. All right, let's go. They're always, just like with Pisces person, Leo, Pisces, all of you with third parties where your person is in a third party situation, they're always in and out with that, just like they're in and out with you. In and out with one thing is in and out with another. It's a wishy-washy person. But with the North Node in Taurus, it's going to get a lot better. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe, have the universe add this up. 3 cards and a bottom card, add up this entire painting. What are we going to call it? What are we going to call it, universe? Let's go. I see the bottom card. For pretty much all of you, somebody's coming towards you. Pretty much. I mean, they might be taking their time, but when they do come in, they're coming in fast, because I saw the bottom card. The High Priestess. Remember, the Hierophant was the overall here originally. The High Priestess. Yeah, that's about intuition. It is, but I don't know. It's only 1 card. The Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Crossing the Four of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. Everybody's person here, this is all incoming energy. Roles can be reversed, but for greater than 90% of you, this is your person. Okay, that's the best I can do in a general reading. For all of you, they're going to get past the fear. All right, it's the fear of losing you is stronger than the fear of not reaching out. Okay, and it's settling something. If there's a conflict, settling the conflict. All right, they're all holding on to love because that's in the hot spot, and they all want your attention. The corners really matter here in a big deal. And for all of you, for the most part, it might be a little bit more spying this week and a little bit less action. But when the action does come, as the Eight of Wands told us in the pre-shuffle, it comes quickly. So I don't know. I can't prejudge that. I have to take a look at the weekly reading that I do tomorrow, where we clarify everything, and we'll see where we go when I can pinpoint kind of a span and energy, put some parentheses around the energy for the universe. But everybody's got something they want to say to you. They're afraid to say it, but their intuition is driving them towards you. And right here we've got the Page of Cups. Almost called it a knight, Freudian slip. That's because it's one of the bravest Page of Cups I've ever seen. All right, the Knight of Cups is a brave knight. The Page is a child. It's somewhere between there. All right, everybody here is owed an apology, and somebody knows it, but they have a lot of fear of opening up. They probably show up with swords, wands at most, but wands without cups can sometimes turn into swords. You know, a little too much passion without a little bit of tempering on the emotions, you end up with some swordsy kind of conversations. It's best to keep that in mind. But everybody's person here is awakened to the connection at this point in the cycle. Everybody's awake. They know it. Some of them are trying to look away, but it's really a waste of time. I see that here with Gemini's position here with the Temperance card. It's in a very strong position in this reading for sure. All right, and definitely with the pre-shuffle we had some communication coming. I can't wait for tomorrow's weekly reading. I'm very excited. Some of you are going to get some energy updates today, and we'll pull a few readings today. We'll have some fun. Pisces, you might get one for sure. I don't know who else. I'll see what the cards tell me or what the energies tell me. I'll pull a little reading and just see what I should do. But anyway, we'll go from there. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And if you don't understand the concept, I know I have a lot of new people who are coming in. If you don't understand the concept that you're all part of a cycle, I've got a reading in my mailbag called Signs, Signs Everywhere Signs. I encourage you to check it out. I also encourage you to check out some of the articles in my blog that I write. It'd be very helpful to you to understand what's going on with these tarot readings you're watching. All right, it's about energy. It's not about astrology or anything like that. All right, it really isn't, especially if you're part of a cycle, because you're all connected here. Okay, that's your reading. Good luck, everyone.